Hello and welcome to another Friday Findings video. Today I thought I would show you how you can take a simple store-bought component and turn it into your own unique dangles and head pins. So these are eye pins, and it's just a wire with a loop on one end, and you can buy them at your local craft store in the jewelry section, all made. Of course you can easily make your own too, but sometimes it's nice to buy a package that's already made. And we can do several things with these. We can use them just as intended, slide on beads, make a loop on the other end, or finish the other end and make bead dangles and connectors. But we can also hammer them and make some very interesting things. For example, here I have a piece I just made. It could be a pendant or an earring, and all I did was cut those eye pins into varying lengths and then hammered one end and slid it onto a ring with some seed beads in between, and you have a nice earring or pendant. You could add more or less of the dangles as suits you. You could also make these into head pins with just a little hammering. Now if you're going to start with the loop on one end, you'll need to add your beads first before you start hammering. If you're going to make your own loops, you can do the hammering first, then slide on the beads, and then make your loop. I'm just going to finish with the seed bead, so I'll be sure it holds. The important thing here is to use flush cut pliers and get a nice straight flush cut down at the end, because whatever kind of end you have here, if it's jagged or pointy, it'll be amplified once you hammer it. And then we just use a chasing hammer. This one has a domed end so that the edges won't mar the wire. And now it's a head pin. So you can do lots of things with this. In fact, with this one you could have beads on the ends if you wanted. Another thing you could do is shape your wire first. How about a whole series of these squiggles? This would make a very cool piece, and maybe in some heavier gauge wire. Make sure that you shape your wire first, then hammer it. You can shape it a bit after you've hammered it, but it does get brittle, and it's best to get your basic shape first, then hammer it, and then refine the shape. And keep in mind that the effects will be much more dramatic the heavier gauge wire you have. This is 12 gauge wire, and you can really see that there was a jagged edge there when that was cut, and it's quite amplified, and this will have to be filed before I can use it on something. So these are just some ideas for you to take components that you can easily buy at the craft store and make yourself something rather cool. Thanks for watching Keepsake Crafts videos. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you'll see more like it. Also up on the screen are a couple more jewelry making videos you might enjoy. And be sure to check out my blog, keepsakecrafts.net, where I have lots of creative ideas and inspiration. Happy creating. Bye-bye.